Hello, welcome to our English level E2. Welcome again. How are you doing? So today I'm so happy because I received two videos from your classmates about our new activity. So let's go to Professor Activities, and we have the new topic today. We're starting a new topic. This topic is talk about your accomplishments without sounding like a braggart. Listen please, this word
Braggart.
braggart. Okay? And now accomplishment.
Accomplishment.
Tus logros, tus triunfos. ¿Cómo hablar de mis triunfos? Me sonó como una canción, ¿verdad? Hablando de tus triunfos y fracasos. It sounds like a song talking about your accomplishment. And how do you say fracasos? Maybe you say your fails, yeah? But also we have here some good examples. Failure, disaster, flop. And also we have here a word, the fiasco, okay, the fiasco, the failure, disaster, my fail, right? Fail, we have here on the screen. So be unsuccessful. Let's talk about our failures or accomplishment without sounding like a braggart, sin sonar presumidos, arrogantes. So the question that comes to my mind is why people braggart, so why they assume that they value more than other people, or maybe their accomplishment are more valuable than other people. Well, so as I said at the beginning of this class, today I received two videos. Well, I would like to share with you the first video. Let me click in. I'm so glad these kind of activities because at least I see your face. Okay, so this is for Miriam. I would like to share with you her video. Okay, just a demo. Okay, please listen carefully.
Hi, my name is Miriam Lara Rodriguez. My greatest achievement is having entered in the new ABCI, and I have learned to live alone since I am.
Okay, remember, learn, no learn it. No marcamos las N's. Learn it. No, learn, learned. Close, closed. ¿Dónde sí marcamos las D's y las T's? Como want, wanted. Decide, decided. Siendo D's o T's sí las marcamos, las demás no. Te recomiendo que vayas al video de verbos regulares para que puedas checar cuál es la pronunciación. Okay? Let's continue.
I'm not from Cali, and I had to move here. I got the place at the university because a story for 2 hours. The story gave I also attended a preparation course for a work of the 3 hours each day. I thank my parents for paying my course, expenses for buying my materials. Throughout my degree, I also appreciate the moral and loving support that I have always had throughout my academic training. They are hardworking parents committed to what is required to continue studying. I love them.
Yeah, you love your parents. Well done, Miriam. Well done. So remember, studying, study or studying, the gerund. Okay. So well done. Good English. So you're improving. You're improving. I would like to listen all the whole team because I think it's so important. It's mainly that so you improve your English skills, especially oral skills. So I would like to share with you also. She said, Miriam said, so material, okay? Material. Listen, please.
Material.
Material. Yeah. Si nos referimos a cosas físicas, podemos decir material, yes. Physical substance. Substance. Listen, please. Substance. Okay. So we have here good examples. There is some sort of material covering this table to make it so smooth. Sort, un tipo de, okay. Ordenar, clasificar, raza, tipo. Una clase de sort. Listen, please.
Sort.
So there is some sort of material covering this table to make it so smooth. The UK, en el inglés británico, también puede significar material, una tela. Have you followed the material of our recordings? Listen to this word. Cording. Now we have here the dictionary. Hopes. Cording.
Curtain.
Okay? Curtain. La cortina. Curtain. So, have you felt the material for the curtains? It's so smooth. This word?
Smooth.
Ese sonido no se pronuncia así. Es smooth. Vean por favor la fonética. Smooth. Es una D. Smooth. So for American English, we have here
Smooth.
The. Ojo, si es con TH, esta TH fuera así la chistosa, sería smooth. Pero esta de aquí es smooth. Smooth. Okay? So, well done. Let's go to, please come back, the examples here. Material, subject, matter, content. También puede referirse, como lo hizo en este caso, ¿verdad? Su compañera, como una materia. The researcher has finished gathering. Ok, veamos, es muy importante cuando el sonido de la TH se encuentra. Si es así, ese sonido de TH es una cierta bolita partida a la mitad, ¿cierto? Ahorita voy a poner alguna palabra que lleve ese sonido, pero esta vemos que es como una D, como con una cruz arriba, y esta es gathering. Déjenme poner una palabra que lleve el otro sonido de la TH. Ya lo había explicado yo en la primera clase, pero aquí lo tenemos. So I've already explained about this TH sound. Sometimes we have ese sonido así, or sometimes we have the. Look at this phonetic sign. So this is the sonido así, think, okay? So think, gathering. So the researcher has finished gathering all the material she needs. After we are done with this, we need to look at the reading material for this class. So, good examples. Material, so physical. We have the head here, the head.
Heat.
The head.
Heat.
Head. The bridge is head. The American is like
Heat.
heath, heath. It's not like heat. No, it's like heath, like this. Heath. Es un sonido heath, heath. The heath, el calor, ¿verdad? El calor, the heath, has not effect on the material form of this substance. El calor no tiene efecto en la forma del material de esa sustancia. Yes, it's action that they are material to the lawsuit. Sí, sus acciones durante aquel día son pertinentes para el juicio. Lawsuit. El juicio.
Lawsuit.
Lawsuit. ¿Ok? Demanda, proceso, pleito. So, esta palabra sería muy importante para ti porque eres abogado, posiblemente. Aunque sean de negocios, en algún momento vas a necesitar atender alguna demanda, algún juicio. Lawsuit. ¿Ok? Figurative system non form. Lo material, aunque no tenga forma. Let's try to take the emotion away and consider the material effects. Vamos a dejar de lado emociones y concentrémonos en los hechos materiales. Ok, pero también tenemos esta otra palabra para referirnos a materia. Stuff.
Stuff.
Stuff. Bridge.
Stuff.
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 Objetos, cosas. Stuff. So, let me explain some good examples here. What is stuff over here on the corner? ¿Qué hacen dice, ¿qué son las cosas que están aquí en la esquina? What is this stuff? ¿Qué es esta cosa que está aquí? Muchas veces nos podemos referir a stuff por estas cosas, ¿verdad? So, my stuff is all in my locker. Todas mis cosas están en mi casillero. So, see if you can get the stuff of the car door. Así a ver si puedes quitar esa cosa de la puerta del coche. Informal and important things like there is some other stuff in the room. Hay algunos chismes más en este cuarto. También podríamos llevarlo a decir que puede significar porquería. Esta cosa, esta porquería, ¿sí? Para eso tenemos la palabra stuff, okay? Now let me show you the next. So as I said, today I received a video from Miriam and also from Avi. Okay, good video also. So we have here the recording, okay? Let's see. Directing alumnos Wemex Gutierrez. Here. Listen carefully, please.
Hello, my name is Isabel Sanchez Lopez. I am currently 22 years old. I can say that my greatest achievement in my life has been
Greatest achievements. ¿Recuerdan eso? Achievements. Achievement. Greatest, my greatest, mi más grande logro, greatest achievement, okay? So, I'm trying to show you through this video from Abigail, but it's not just for Abigail, it's for all of you maybe that we have that kind of pronunciation in these words. So, my intention, my purpose is not like, so show you like, you failed. No, please. So never think this way, okay? So my purpose is that to improve your English skill. So we need to improve, so we need to be humble. Let me show you this word. Humble. I need to be humble. Of course, humble. Humildes. Tenemos que ser humildes. I got a fail. I got it wrong. I made a mistake. So humble. Tyler is a humble man and always happy to help. Tyler es un hombre humilde y siempre está dispuesto a ayudar. Or the politician had humble beginnings and didn't forget the poor when he was in office. El político tiene sus orígenes humildes y no se olvidó de los pobres cuando llegó al poder. Or Jim sold his business and retired a humble cottage outside of town. So we have here the cottage.
Cottage.
Una cabañita, ¿verdad? Una casita de campo, cottage. Jim vendió su casa y se retiró a una pequeña cabañita fuera del pueblo. ¿Ok? Humble. Ser humildes. ¿Ok? Let's continue with the video.
In my last semester in my degree in logistics, and having work experience in transportation, which has been my medium-term goal to be able to start a transportation company. With my first trailer, I thank my parents for giving my study, giving me the money so I can continue studying. Of course, I thank my dad for giving me the taste for trailer science. He is a trucker.
Okay, she said science. I think she wants to say since. Remember this word, since. Sense. Desde.
Since.
Sense. Science es la ciencia. Science.
Science.
Okay? Science and since. Usos de since. Punto específico en el tiempo. Por ejemplo, yo he estado trabajando en esta empresa desde el año 95. So I've been working here on this enterprise, in this entrepreneur, since 1995. Okay? ¿Cuándo usamos for? Bueno, usamos for cuando queremos hablar de la duración. Si está trabajando desde el año 95 allí, ¿verdad? Y hoy es 2023, entonces cuento 23 más 5, 28. He estado trabajando hoy 28 años. So I've been working here for 28 years. For la duración, toda la duración, 28 años. Punto específico en el tiempo, uso since. Since. Por ejemplo, me ha estado doliendo la cabeza desde la mañana. So I have a headache. Okay, so I've been feeling bad because I have a headache since this morning. I've had a headache since this morning. Okay, si son desde esta mañana y digamos que son las 3 de la tarde, entonces tal vez te ha estado doliendo cerca de unas 8 horas. Entonces si vas a usar las 8 horas dices for 8 hours. Si no, usas since para hablar del punto específico. And she said, let me come back here.
I do everything so that in the future I can achieve so that more operators can be with their family. Everything so that in the future I can achieve so that. Of course, I thank my dad for giving me the taste for trailer science.
Since, okay? Science for since. Instead, okay? Cuando decimos instead, en lugar de, instead, okay?
Instead.
Instead, en lugar de science, say since. Okay, Abigail, good English.
He is a trucker.
Okay, the trucker. She used the trucker. The trucker. Okay. Let me come here. And trucker. Okay, so trucker only exists in American English. Okay? Truck driver is so British. But she's using American English or British? No, American, definitely. Okay, continue.
I do everything so that in the future I can achieve so that more operators can be with their families more. Um, that's all.
Okay, that's it. That's it. Eso es todo. That's it. Okay, that's it. Podemos decir that's all también. That's all. Dos expresiones. That's it. That's all. So it's smart people are saying that's it. Eso es todo. That's it.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you for your time. Your valuable time. You're valuable. Okay. Valuable.
Valuable.
Tu valioso tiempo. Thank you for your valuable time. Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, Abigail. Good English. Good student. Thank you for sharing your video with us. Okay. Well, how do you feel about these kind of exercises? I just sent you through Seduca. So on the material de apoyo, stuff, support stuff. Okay, I've left you so and picture. Let me. Where is it? Oops, I forgot to add. Yeah, let me add it. So this is a program. So WhatsApp. Okay, let me come here and use it. This is chat for students. Okay, this is for you. So WhatsApp. So just click on, please, on your phone. So first scan the QR code and scan it, and you are able to send me a message through WhatsApp. Okay. By the way, my phone number, so I mentioned, and since the first video, my phone number. But now, so I have a QR here because I have not received any message from you. I don't know if you're angry with me or if you are not able to send me a message, but please at least say hello, teacher. Okay, please send me a message. How do you feel with this kind of activities? Por favor, envíenme un mensaje, ¿sí? Para saludarme, para estar en contacto. Remember, keep in touch. Keep in touch. Mantenernos en contacto. Let me know how do you, what do you think about this kind of activities? So, what do you think about this class? Okay, are you enjoying this class? Or maybe you're not. ¿Sí? ¿Estás disfrutando esta clase? ¿Te está sirviendo? It is working for you, or maybe not. So let me know it. Please send me a message. Let me know if you like or enjoy this kind of activities like sending videos. So for me, I said, for me it was a great moment to at least to see you through a video, because I didn't know so in person. So it's difficult to keep on in touch with someone that when I come here on students. So maybe I try to Aldo Karim Garcia, and I try to watch your photo like this, or maybe I come here and let me choose Stephanie. So Stephanie. So I try to imagine Stephanie or Alan or so every of you. Yeah. Edit. Okay. Try to imagine. Try to imagine. But look, for example, here. Let's look for. Where is she? So where is she? Let me. So look at here. Oh, medium. So medium. Come on. Medium. So when I opened the photo from Miriam, so I look for Miriam that she was on the high school. So this picture is, I don't know if maybe 3 years ago or 4 years ago, I don't know, right? So she's in high school. But today, finally I watch through a video from Miriam. So how is her voice, how she looks, okay? So, and it makes me feel closer. Me hace sentir un poquito más cerca de ustedes. Okay, for example, here we have Ilse. Ilse Abigail. Okay, Ilse Abigail. Let me look for Ilse. Can you help me if you're watching this video? So, Ilse. Here, Ilse. This is the picture from Ilse. Okay, she looks perfect in this photo. Yeah, but she looks better in this video. So, talking English, talking about his exciting achievements, right? And how she loves their parents' poor, right? So she's involved in the world of trailers, so transportation. So maybe that's why she decided to study logistics or something like this, huh? Because she's involved. She rap. Let me show you this word, rap. So she's rap. Y está envuelta. She's rap in the trailers world. En el mundo de los trailers and trucks, the transportation. Okay. So, please, as I was telling to you, so let me know about you. So I'm sure you're gonna send your activity. So for talk about your accomplishments without sounding like a braggart. So and I finally watch you through videos. So have you checked the other activities? Present perfect tense, an interview about listening skills, perfect modal verbs, passive voice. Michelle Obama best advice for students how to succeed in life, and the final activity discussing advantages and disadvantages. Okay, the most of the second partial activities so consist on sending videos and audios. So because I like to listen to you carefully, so how you speak English. So that's why. It's not like because I'm in person. No. I just like to help you improving your English skills. So let's have another activity in this class. So we have here, ¿por qué la gente presume? La psicología del alarde. But this video is in English. First, we're going to watch this video without subtitles. Okay, let's try to listen to this video carefully. Try to understand the most of English that you're able to. But after that, we are going to watch the video again, and then this time we're going to watch the video with the subtitles. But then let's review all the words that are included on their speech. Okay, let's see.
To protect her privacy, I'm gonna call her Maria. Maria has a wonderful job. She's a photographer, and she's really talented. I think that's doing really well for her. She's signing one contract after the other, exhibitions. Last year, she even won a couple of prestigious awards. And what I like about her is that when things go well, she really knows how to celebrate. Maria's traveled all around the world. She's seen some of the most beautiful places in the world. She's a foodie, she likes to eat at good restaurants, but she's also a very generous person. Every year, she takes 1 month off and she flies to Bolivia, where she volunteers at an orphanage. There in Bolivia, last year, she met Dave, who apparently is the love of her life, who was another volunteer there at the orphanage, and they seemed to be really happy together. Now, I haven't seen Maria in the past 3 years, so how do I know all these things about her? You might have probably guessed that it is through her meticulous updates on her social media profile. Maybe you also have a friend like Maria, and if you're like me, maybe at times you might have wondered, why does she keep bragging about her amazing life? And when we ask ourselves that questions, there are two common answers that come up. One is maybe she's mean. She wants to rub it in my face to make me feel miserable about my own life. Another possibility is that she's fundamentally insecure. So she brags because she's seeking social approval.
She brags.
But whatever reason we think of as for bragging, there is one thing that we all have in common, which is how we react to it. In general, we all seem to be annoyed by bragging. So the puzzling question is, if we are all annoyed by bragging, how come that bragging is so pervasive around us? How come it's so prevalent? How come our social media feeds are populated by our friends' amazing holiday pictures, first-class lounge check-ins, and very good-looking food? George Lowenstein, Joachim Botgerau, and myself have conducted a series of experiments to try to answer this question. In one study, we asked people to tell us some stories. So we asked them to tell about a case in their life in which they were either bragging to somebody else or they were listening to someone else brag. So half of the participants recalled a case in their life in which they were bragging. We call these participants the self-promoter, which is not just a more polite way to call the braggarts. And we asked them to tell a lot about the interaction, how it took place, what was the topic of the conversation, and most importantly, we asked them to tell us how the person listening to them was reacting, specifically whether they were feeling positive or negative emotions. The other half of the participants, which we call the recipients, were instead asked to tell us about a situation in which they were listening to somebody else bragging. And also these people were asked to tell us about the topic of the conversation and how them and the other person were reacting in terms of emotions. Participants told all sorts of stories. Interestingly, the ones who were recalling cases in which they were bragging to somebody else, they were more likely to tell us about cases in which they were bragging about achievement, like a promotion, getting into med school, a good grade. Whereas participants who were asked to recall cases in which they were listening to somebody else bragging were more likely to remember cases in which somebody was bragging to them about making money, having power or status, or having some material possessions. But the most interesting result was that no matter what the story were about, self-promoters systematically underestimate the extent to which their recipients were experiencing negative emotions. They figured out that about 1/4 of the recipients were actually feeling bad as they were bragging. But in reality, over 3/4 of the recipients reported feeling bad while listening to other people bragging. And this was also true when we looked at the positive emotions. Self-promoters systematically overestimated the extent to which their recipients were actually experiencing positive emotions. These two results are mirrored by another very interesting finding, which is that self-promoters, as they were bragging, they were experiencing positive emotions. And only a very small fraction of the recipients realized that, as you can see from the chart. So self-promoters were projecting their positive emotions onto their listeners. And this made them overestimate the extent to which they were sharing their positive feelings and underestimate the extent to which they were sharing their negative feelings. We replicated this study, trying to go a little more in depth into the emotional reactions that self-promoters and recipients experience in these bragging interactions. And what we found was that self-promoters significantly overestimate the extent to which their listeners are happy for them and are proud of them when they brag. And at the same time, they significantly underestimate how much they are annoyed by their bragging. So we thought that this was a really interesting result, and we attributed it to a psychological phenomenon called the empathy gap. According to the empathy gap, if you are very happy for us it becomes really difficult to imagine how not being happy feels. And it's even harder to imagine how experiencing negative emotions. So basically, both parties in our interactions, the self-promoters and the recipient, had a hard time figuring out how they would feel if their roles were reversed. Now, we thought if people are so miscalibrated when it comes to figuring out how others react emotionally to their self-promotion, maybe they're also miscalibrated when they try to figure out how their bragging affects how others evaluate them. So we conducted another experiment. If you were a participant in this experiment, we would ask you to write some things about yourself, to present yourself to others. So you had to write 5 things to create a personal profile similar to what we do on social media websites or on online dating websites. And participants were free to write whatever they wanted. They could write about their job, about their education, their looks or personality, their hobbies, their interests, really whatever they wanted. But only to half of the participants we gave an additional instruction, which is we told them to write in such a way that would maximize others' interest in meeting them. Once they were done with writing up their profiles, we also asked participants to predict how they thought that others would like them, so how much they thought others would like them, and how much they would be interested in meeting them. Then we took these profiles and we gave them to a large sample of other participants, so different from the ones who wrote them, and we asked these other participants to tell us how much they liked the profile writers and how interested they would be in meeting them. We also had another sample to which we asked to indicate to what extent the profile writers were bragging in their profiles, in their opinion. When we looked at the results, we saw that first of all, participants had no idea how others would evaluate them. When we compared the prediction of how much they would be liked and their actual liking coming from the profile readers, the correlation was basically 0. So participants had no clue whether others would like the profile or not. And the same was true also for the interest in meeting them. But the second interesting result was that participants who were instructed to write in such a way that would make them like more, bragged more. At the same time, these efforts backfired. People were not more interested in meeting them and actually liked them less than participants who didn't put that effort. So we thought this was a striking result, and we were wondering, how is that possible? How is not obvious to everyone that bragging has these negative consequences? And we thought that the answer lies again in the empathy gap. We tend to project our emotions onto our listeners. And when we are enthusiastic about something, an achievement, an unexpected upgrade, or we are in a beautiful place, we are like little children that expect others to share in our enthusiasm. And at the same time, don't see that others may not be as happy as we are about the good things that happen to us. Now, these results are particularly interesting in an age in which we are more and more connected to one another. First of all, as the number of connections between us increase, we tend to feel like we are talking to an audience. We call this broadcasting. And when we broadcast, we tend to share more self-promotional content. At the same time, although we are more and more connected, that doesn't necessarily mean that the psychological distance between us is decreasing. It may actually be increasing. And this may exacerbate the empathy gap. It would make more difficult for a self-promoter to figure out what the reactions of the listeners could be, and at the same time, reduces the likelihood that the recipient has any interest in sharing the positive emotions of the self-promoter. And a third thing, which I noticed relatively recently, is that companies have started to do something really strange, which is encouraging consumers to brag about their products. The other day, I saw a letter from an airline inviting their frequent flyers to post pictures of their frequent flyer card using the hashtag brag tag. So they were inviting them to brag about their status to others. So I thought that was a really interesting new development of marketing on social media. So what can we do to reduce these problems? What can we do to make our social interaction, especially online, a little better? I think some little actions may actually help us improve the situation, and they involve trying to reduce the empathy gap. So if we are feeling the urge to share something to an audience, to our friends online, just doing something simple like putting ourselves in the shoes of the receiving end and try to figure out what's the likelihood that they would be happy about our good news, or whether they would rather be annoyed by it, may on the one hand curb our urge to share, or make us share things only with people who really care. And the second little action would be involving people who are on the receiving end. So when we are reading someone else out of control praise, maybe we can start bolster our tolerance and realize that they're bragging, believing that we genuinely share their positive emotions and their enthusiasm. So this is a small action, but I think they may go a long way into reducing the empathy gap. And as we move to a more and more connected world, they may improve a lot the quality of our social interactions. Thank you.
Okay, very interesting. So it's a problematic. It's serious problematic that we need to remove from our lives, and also the people around us. Now, I would like to share with you some advice. If you want to improve our English skills, like reading, listening, and speaking, well, try to do it. Go here on the 3 points, and then look for mostrar transcripción, show transcriptions. Okay, and then you are going to have here with time. So look at this and active or disactive the time steps. So now you're able to copy it, or maybe you say, I would like to copy it. So how do I copy it? Well, inglés, español, ¿verdad? So, español. Tengo una amiga, para proteger su intimidad la llamaré María. María tiene un trabajo estupendo, es una fotógrafa con mucho talento. Entonces tú puedes ver la transcripción de esto en el idioma que tú quieras, mira. En el idioma que tú decidas. En este caso nos interesa el inglés, ¿verdad? Todo lo que ella dijo, bueno, aquí lo tenemos. I have a friend to protect their privacy. So, lo que vamos a hacer es copiarlo para poderlo revisar. So, here, and then go to Word, and then we paste it. So, she said the next. So we have here the scripts. I have a friend to protect their privacy. I'm gonna call them Maria. Maria has a wonderful job. She's a photographer and she's really talented, and things are doing really well for her. She's signing out one contract at the other exhibition. Last year she's even won a couple of prestigious awards and went. So what I like about her is that when things go well, she really knows how to celebrate. My years travel around the world. She's been some of the most beautiful places in the world. She's a foodie. She likes to eat a good restaurant, but she also very generous person every year. She takes 1 month off and she flies to Bolivia, where she volunteers an orphanage. So my advice for you is like study all the script, all the speech. But if you have some doubt, let me look for it. Doubt. You have some question, if you have some
Doubt.
okay, doubt about our new word like orphanage. Look,
Orphanage.
orphanage. orphanage.
orphanage,
Tal vez puedo saber qué significa orfanato porque es un cognado, ¿verdad? Es una palabra que se parece al español. Pero tal vez mi necesidad es
orphanage,
en la pronunciación orphanage. So, ahora estoy listo para seguir mi lectura. Volunteers an orphanage there is in Bolivia. Last year she met Dave, who apparently is the love of her life, who was another volunteer dead, and we have here another new word. So go here and then orphanage. Orphanage. What's the meaning of this word? Is it correct? Or maybe it's like here. Is the same word? What's the meaning of this word?
Trucker.
Here.
Trucker.
It doesn't exist. So what appears the problem? So at the orphanage. So let me look for the video and listen her.
Have conducted a series of experiments to try to answer. But whatever reason we think of as for bragging, there is wonder. Why does she keep bragging about her amazing? You might have probably guessed that it is through her meticulous updates on her social media profile.
Here.
Maybe
We
you
have-
also have a friend like Maria and
Here.
orphanage. And they
Orphanage.
and they seem to be orphanage. And there was another volunteer there at the orphanage. And they seem to be really happy.
So, podemos ir estudiando cada parte. Vemos aquí que hay un error en el momento de la transcripción. Es orphanage, nuevamente, no orphanage. So, podemos ir estudiando. Maria in the past 3 years, so how do...
In Maria, in the past 3
3 years,
years.
how do...
So how do I know all these things about her?
My
You might have probably
hyperbole
guessed
is
that
that
it
is
is through
through her meticulous updates on
updates
her
on her
social media profile. Maybe you also have
Maybe you also have a friend
like
Maria.
Maria you like.
And if you're like me,
Maybe
then
at times you might be
wonder
wondering why does so keep
why does she
bragging
keep
about
bragging about her amazing life,
amazing life, right? When we ask.
right? And when we ask ourselves that question,
there are two common answers
that come
come up. So you're able to review it. So let's to translate to Spanish to understand the message. So it's an interesting. So tengo una amiga para proteger su identidad, la llamaré María. María tiene un trabajo estupendo, es una fotógrafa con mucho talento, le va bastante bien en su vida, está firmando un montón de contratos, haciendo exposiciones. El año pasado incluso ganó un par de premios de renombre. Lo que más admiro de ella es que cuando todo está bien sabe cómo celebrar. María ha viajado por todo el mundo, ha visitado algunos de los sitios más bonitos del mundo, tiene gusto delicado, le gusta comer en restaurantes buenos. ¿Cómo es esto de tener un gusto delicado? Bueno, vamos a nuestra lectura. ¿A qué se refiere eso? Y dice aquí, so a couple of prestigious awards, and what I like about her is when things go well, she really knows how to celebrate. My years travel around the world. She's been some of the most beautiful places in the world. She's a foodie. She's a foodie. Es una persona foodie. ¿Qué significa foodie? What's the meaning of? So what does it mean? The foodie. Okay, foodie. Listen, foodie. So, una persona quien ama la comida. Un amante de la buena comida. Foodie. Posiblemente no lo encontrarás en los diccionarios. Foodie, look. Porque es una forma moderna de expresarse acerca de las personas que les encanta comer bien. Foodie. Entonces ya aprendimos algo nuevo allí, ¿cierto? Le gusta comer bien, tiene el gusto delicado por la comida, también es muy generosa. Todos los años se toma un mes de vacaciones y viaja a Bolivia, donde trabaja voluntaria en un orfanato. Ahí el año pasado conoció a Dave, el que parece ser el amor de su vida, que trabaja de voluntario en el orfanato. Parece que son muy felices juntos. No he visto a María los últimos 3 años, así que ¿cómo puedo saber esto? Posiblemente lo haya adivinado a través de meticulosas. Meticulosas. ¿Cómo decimos esto en inglés? Puedo volverlo a traducir aquí. So, that is through her meticulous. Ok, vamos a revisar la palabra meticulous. I'm able to listen.
Meticulous.
Meticulous.
Meticulous. Meticulous.
So British.
Meticulous.
Meticulous. Meticulous.
Meticulous.
Remember, this is British English that we are listening in the video. So that is through her meticulous updates on her social media. Great. So, a través de meticulosas actualizaciones de sus perfiles en redes sociales. Tal vez también conozcan a alguien como María, y si ustedes son como ella, tal vez piensen, ¿por qué está siempre alardeando de su maravillosa vida? Cuando nos planteamos esa pregunta suele haber 2 respuestas posibles. Una es a lo mejor es cruel, quiere restregármelo. So, cruel. En el idioma original, ¿cómo lo dijo? So, she's a mean. She wants to rob me. So, she's mean. So, aquí no está diciendo la palabra mean. Y quiere decir, también es un verbo ¿qué significa? What does it mean? ¿Qué significa? Pero miren este verbo, significa también hacer algo con propósito, tener la intención, significar, pero también hablar en serio, referirse, y sin embargo también como adjetivo significa malo, mezquino, tacaño, miserable, stingy person, una persona mezquina. Decimos en el norte,
Stingy.
unos codos, una persona coda, stingy.
Stingy.
Ok, stingy or stingy en el americano, stingy. Ok, escuchémoslo nuevamente, stingy or stinky.
Stingy. Stingy.
Stingy.
Stingy.
Stingy. So in the south,
Stingy.
stingy. So, tú dices, ¿por qué suena así?
Stingy.
Stingy. Eso es muy sureño. So I was living in the south of the United States for many years. So many words that I mention is in the south style. Okay, if you want to mention
Stingy.
stingy, okay, stingy. So it's okay for you. It's okay for me. So we need to try to listen carefully about the British English, the American English, the South. Look at the New York,
Stingy.
like
Stingy.
stingy. Jamaican,
Stingy.
stingy. Okay, so different. But so a mean person, miserable, tacaño, infame, malo. Entonces aquí she's mean. She wants to rob. What's the meaning of rob? Maybe this is a new word for you. Rob.
Rob.
Frotar, restregar, lastimar, raspar. Es una persona mala que quiere restregarte las cosas. Rob. En español lo traduce como, so it is translated to Spanish like quiere restregármelo, hacerme sentir mal al respecto de mi propia vida. So, la idea es que tú puedes revisarlo aquí o puedes llevarlo a un script para que tú puedas revisar palabra por palabra, chicos. Esta es la idea. Quiero compartirte esta metodología de poder ver un video en inglés. Vas a tener los scripts, vas a tener la traducción y vas a aprender un montón de palabras. Por ejemplo, ¿qué es puzzling? Dices, pues ya vi el video, ¿verdad? Mucha gente piensa que solo viendo un video, para aprender inglés, ve un video por 2 horas. So my consejo, my advice is, so just watch a video, but a short video. Maybe it's gonna take you 2 minutes, 5 minutes. Maybe it's talking about 5 minutes is a long video. So just 2 minutes. Try to understand new words. Puzzling.
Puzzling.
Puzzling. Desconcertante. Confuso. It's a new word. It's a new step. It's better than so don't recognize this word or you don't know the meaning about this word. It's puzzling.
Puzzling.
Puzzling. Desconcertante. And also use word reference because we have here some good examples like I found his instruction pretty puzzling, to be honest. Encontré sus instrucciones bastante desconcertantes, to be honest, para ser honesto. Okay? Like enigmático. There's a puzzling lack of evidence in the case. Y posiblemente te encuentres en los ejercicios palabras nuevas como lack. Lack, que significa escasez, falta de, lack.
Lack.
So, regresamos al ejemplo. There's a puzzling lack. Hay una enigmática falta de evidencias en este caso. There's a puzzling lack of evidence in this case. ¿Ok? Así es como vamos a mejorar en nuestro nivel de inglés. ¿Qué te parece esta forma en la cual lo podemos realizar? ¿Te parece bien? Tienes los scripts, tienes las traducciones, tienes los videos. I'm going to share with you this video. So you're able to find this video on activities, material de apoyo, okay? Support stuff here. So, and then we have here the program, and then, so this is why people brag. Why people brag. So this is the interrogative, and don't forget to write the capital letter here. So, and then we have the URL like this on YouTube. Save it, and now you're able to go to the stuff here, and then why people brag. Just click on, and you're able to watch a video. Please guys, enjoy. So every activity that we are resolving, we are doing, so because we're improving every day, we are getting better and better. So if you have some doubt, if you have any question, remember you have here my WhatsApp. Just scan the QR code and send me your questions. Don't hesitate. Don't hesitate. Hesitate. Do that.
Hesitate.
Don't hesitate. Don't hesitate. Send me your questions or just send me your greetings. Okay? Greetings or questions or any doubt about something. So just let me know. Okay, guys. I hope you're doing well. I hope you have a great week. So today is Tuesday. I'm recording this video on Tuesday. So I hope you have a great week. I have great times, and remember to smile. Okay? Remember to smile every time. It's better than be angry or furious. Okay? So have a nice night. In fact, I'm recording this video at 9:23 p.m. So I have this time, free time. So, and I said, I'm going to record this video in order that you're able to watch it. So anytime and use it for your activities. Okay, bye. See you. Bye-bye, guys. Have a nice day and enjoy English.